Today's video, I'm going to attempt to pick a few stocks for the week ahead. It is becoming more and more difficult. As we know, we are of very unsettled times. A lot of people talking about Santa rallies, whether that happened or not is debatable. S&P, Nasdaq, all that, maybe around 3 to 4%, sort of from the 20th to sort of the 27th. That's about as best you got, really. Straight into it, we'll just have a look. We talked about last week the likes of Mastercard. We've run on Mastercard for a while. Mastercard still looks reasonably good. My only concern is we do have a dividend coming up, so we know what happens on the back of dividends, pullback. We are just slipped below the 180-day moving average. It seems to be a bit of resistance in and around there. Still looks good, but I'd be potentially closing this out depending on what happens on Monday. And that kind of goes along with Visa and all those ones. The other one is our semiconductors. They've been great for us for a good long while now. But however, it has started to really decline, and we'll see sell symbols came in. I've closed my positions on them because I stick to the charts, but I'm still keeping it on my radar. It could turn around and go up. The thing is, with all the holiday period, people are maybe not wanting to trade. I know from my own perspective, I took the UK banking holidays and just opted not to trade on Monday and Tuesday and last Friday and tomorrow. You know, I'm just sort of been taking a step back, just enjoy a bit of a break. I'm sure around the world, a lot of people are doing the similar. Certain countries closed and bank holidays all around Europe and stuff. All that will feed into the whole ecosystem of it all. So bear that in mind. I think, you know, get Monday out of the way, another bank holiday, sort of Tuesday onwards. I would say from Tuesday week, sort of the next, say 5-6 trading days, if we don't start to see a bit of a consistent rally and things are starting to go down further, strap in, go check out my other video. I'll share the link here where I talked about Elon Musk and the prediction of recession. It's doom and gloom. I'm trying to do this one more positive. That aside, AMD, debatable if you should be in that. We also talked about Applied Materials in the last video. I'm still in on this trade, and this has been going well. We jumped in on this one sort of around here, and we've been up now. As it stands, we're up about close to 5%. Still above the 180-day moving average. It's in an incline. Everything looks good. Wee bit of a dip, but again, markets are a bit unsteady, so I'm still in on that. Tesla, I've closed out my positions, and that has been an absolute treat. Two things. I closed out my position on this. See, this is what I'm saying with people, again, in the trading course that will know what I'm talking about here. You can only rely so much on the trade. Now, this could easily turn around and go up. I'm not saying that it won't, but I know Tesla so well, so there's an extra layer here that I've looked at. So I had this channel drew, and you can see here, we've went down, tipped, look at that, per TA, perfect, right on the money. Tipped, up, down, up, and I'm just conscious that we could maybe go down, we may break through, but we didn't break through, so I went, right, I'm out. So I sold at 1100. And we've dipped down. We're still above all our averages. It looks really, really healthy. But I've just rolled the dice on this. But put it this way, if we start to show any kind of reversal start to go up, I'll be buying back in, and I'll be buying back in and around maybe 1100 again. If you're looking at this channel and we were to start going up, and the next candlestick going around here, that's a terrible looking candlestick, but you get my gist. It could go up, and if it goes through, I'll be buying back in. I just thought, you know, we'll look at this channel. We've been in this since, 9th of November, 5th of November. 2 months of up and downs. I thought, roll the dice and see what happens. So, look, that's Tesla. Still could be back in on the trade, but I'm actually out of that trade. Hertz is another one that we opened up a trade on. Still in on theirs. Don't see any reason to be out of Hertz. Been in and out of Hertz all year. It's been great. 23rd of December till now, 7%. Ford, again, why not? Looks healthy, above all our averages. Currently we're up 4% on that trade. Not terrible, decent enough, bit of an earner there for a few days trading. We can see here the RSI starting to go up. That looks reasonably good. I like this trade. Maybe a bit more volume in the next candlestick will give an indication of what way this is going to go. We have our Bank of America, boring. I'm out of this trade. It was dry. We jumped into it because of all the inflationary rates. We've been kind of in and out of this. Taking that off my list, guys. Let's see. Metaverse, I want to do this. There's actually an ETF I found called Meta. Fantastic. I can't get it in the UK for love or money. I've asked eTorro, I've asked Trading 212, I've asked these platforms to give me it. I've signed up to Interactive Brokers. They have it, but they can't give it to me. It's a whole thing. People in America that are watching this video, go on and buy this ETF and thank me in 5 years. Meta, I've done the due diligence on it. I love it. I want it. Just can't get my hands on it. But these holdings in NVIDIA, Meta, Roblox, Microsoft, Unity, Snap, All the players in this space, these are the ones you want. I want this ETF. I've never wanted an ETF so much. In my last video, we opened a position in Disney, and I'm still in on this trade. Again, bit of a metaverse play, up about 3.4% since the last buy. Still looks okay, we'll keep an eye on it. My only issue is here, we're on a decline on 180-day moving average. GM, just like Ford, looks good, above all our averages now, which is fantastic. We've been in on this trade and we're currently up about 3%. Not fantastic, but like the way the MACD's looking here. These are the more exciting ones. You all know I'm in KOD. Fantastic day the other day. We sort of had a 22% rise, which pretty much brought us up, but we did bounce off our 180-day moving average and we went down. But a buy symbol's come in. It is looking strong. So if we just stick on some more indicators, we can see here plenty of strong volume coming in. I like this. This is good sign. And anyone thinking about KOD minerals, lithium play, check out my videos, you'll understand what we're talking about here. But this, I expect this could be my stock of the month. And finally, the last one I want to talk about here is Xpeng. We know all about Xpeng, big player in the Chinese market for EV cars. All the chaos that's been going on in China, it's been made Chinese stocks very volatile. We are well below you know, our previous highs of around here. You know, we're still down 50-odd%. But what can't lie, can't speak, as I like to say. The charts, MACD looks fantastic, RSI looks brilliant, and we have had huge big days. Now, is this just the Chinese stuff ending, 14% in 2? I don't know. It's going to tread very carefully, but I opened up a small position. I think I'm only up like 3%. I don't know what. I think I just phased in money. I'm only up about 3%, but this one looks good. This one looks very good in my opinion. A good bit of strength, a bit of volume coming in here. So yeah, Xpeng's the one that I'm going to keep an eye on, but with the Chinese stuff, it's been so choppy. Trade carefully on this, but I've just updated you on some of the ones that I've closed out from the last few weeks that we've been trading. Some ones that I'm still in, and here is ones that I'm going to be targeting this week ahead. Don't be afraid to perhaps trade ETFs. I'm going to do a video on ETFs this week where I'll talk about you know, how to sort of understanding what these are. We don't talk about them too much on the channel, but when the markets aren't looking too good, ETFs can be your best friend. Hopefully we get this bit of a rally in January. So I want to give a big shout out to a couple of more recent supporters here. We have even had Sean here, 5 coffees, very generous. He said, keep up the great videos. I will try. I really appreciate people like Sean and Ben and Davey and all the other guys here and the people in the Discord and of course, you know, I really appreciate everybody that helps out. I feel that we're building something good. These are learning how to protect yourselves, save yourselves money. People on YouTube talk crap mostly, you know, pump, yodel, hold for it. It's nonsense. You will lose a lot of money and you may never ever get it back. So just be careful. You know, unfortunately I'm kind of seen as the bearer of bad news. I'm not trying to be, I'm just trying to be realistic. Open your eyes, you'll see the news. It's not good. You know, the debt crisis is mental out there. And it is going to pop, unfortunately. If you think it's been rough, there might be a lot more worse things to come. Can't predict these things, can't tie these things. You always want to be in the market, but just keep a lot of cash safe. If you don't know how to trade, you know, watch YouTube videos, watch my videos. I do talk a lot about it. You know, there is the course down there and stuff obviously as well, but yeah, just be careful. You know, if you can subscribe, like the channel, that really helps me out. It really is hard to grow a YouTube channel when, you know, you're sort of against the grain, everybody else, pump, win. Talking about Mastercard 3% over a week, it's not that exciting, but we have had big wins, but unfortunately the markets aren't really going to give you too many big wins, but we'll see. We'll keep plowing on, and I'll catch you in the next video. Yeah. Coincidence. Yeah. Coincidence. Something that happens by chance, I think not.